Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today it's with great pride that I'm unboxing this brand new release turntable from Pro-Ject, their new X2. This mighty performance driven turntable is lovely to see as an evolution of Pro-Ject's range. It replaces a couple of models perhaps in their mid price points with something that is beautiful and performance driven. So, without further ado, let's have a quick look. We have got model and serial information on both ends with Pro-Ject logo on both sides. Okay. Scannable information relating to serial numbers. There's two, sort of a manual printed one and a scan. There's information about also how we've opted to have this one fitted with a 2M cartridge. It's got a bronze on board if I remember correctly. There we go, 2M bronze. It comes with a New Zealand multi-voltage power supply, and it's a DC version for that reason. Okay. Pro-Ject turntables are commonly sealed with that classic paper tape, that sort of glued tape, and opening it is relatively straightforward. You'll notice I'm being a little bit careful, making sure that the blade doesn't go too deep or too many, just in case you might end up cutting something. This large box reveals an inner box. With an emulation of the information we've seen on what has now become a freight carton. This particular one was opened to have the cartridge fitted. Okay. There's a layer of cardboard simply to protect against any knife cuts. There is the main accessory pack. Now this includes an instruction manual on the X2. It's got polishing cloth gloves to ensure you don't scratch the surface. You've got a 45 adapter, an extra little piece of metal which can be added to the head to add weight should it be required, a couple of basic tools. We'll need a couple of these accessories, so this won't go flinging today. It has some belts and interconnects as well as counterweights and some other setups. We have the felt mat. And then another piece of cardboard simply to protect the lid. Now the lid is commonly protected in lesser models with a bit of folded cardboard. In this one it's got a series of sort of foam. The lid is inside its own polish bag. It's a synthetic material that is very soft on the inside, ensuring that the lid will not get scratched. The turntable itself and lid is supported with that cardboard triangle. This helps to stop anything from moving inside, but also helps with any pressure during freight. Taking the turntable out is relatively straightforward at this point, revealing some of the additional accessories that are in the bottom. There's a piece of polystyrene protecting the next couple of parts, and some foam. Now the process of removing the last pieces is relatively straightforward, but I want to pause and just kind of highlight. Commonly there are additional accessories hidden in this foam, and you'll see here the most obvious is the power supply. Taking that out is pretty straightforward. Okay. It comes with 100 to 240 volt power pack, 15 volt output, and a New Zealand power adapter that just nicely clips in. Also in it is the counterweight. That's for the arm. It's sellotaped in place, so just be careful. So that counterweight also features a little bit of silverthane to ensure there's a little bit less vibration, and there's a model number on there as well. Now on the other side, although there are some holes, there's no further accessories. Have it? The turntable has a series of moving parts at this point. We've got the inner spindle and the platter, noting that the two need to be separated to get the polish cloth bag off. Then the turntable is inside its own polish bag. Always be very, very careful removing these, as the bag may snag on some of the vital parts along the arm. The cartridge and stylus should be protected with a cover, but you never know, so always proceed with the utmost caution when removing this bag. Notice I just sort of used a rocking method, applying a little bit of tension on the bag and then rocking it forward and backwards. At this point we get to see how beautiful the turntable is in its walnut finish and its cartridge pre-fitted. I'm going to rock it forward, and please hang around for some photographs where I'll take some close-ups of this. You'll actually see, hopefully, that there is a little piece of plastic physically protecting the central bearing from any dust or anything like that entering during shipping. The spindle goes, the pulley wheel goes in, and the platter on top. Now, I think I'll do a setup video of this, so please, have a look for that one. But so that we get to see this turntable in its elegance, I'm going to do some basic setup for you now. So just a little bit of pre-assembly. Now, as always, hang around for some close-ups. I enjoy sharing these new products with people, and I love taking some of those sort of art-like photographs and close-ups to help see, so that you can see just how good this product is. Putting on the lid's relatively straightforward as always, just quietly, carefully line it up, slide it on. Okay. It's worth noting some key features though as we continue. Firstly, an uprated arm. This is significantly better than what you'll find in the debut carbons and other things along those lines. They're going for low mass, high rigidity, low potential for vibration. It's all one moulded piece all the way through to its coupling point with its counterweight. It's got 2-point geometry as far as its flow and bearings, etc., and there's an ability to adjust that if required. It comes with a beautiful freight twist tie to ensure that it doesn't move around in freight. It's got a large, heavy acrylic platter. This one sits a couple of centimetres high with huge mass and of course a felt mat. The unit also features 33 and 45 speed. It's a push and hold to turn off, push and hold to turn on, and then tap to change speeds. Looking around it from the side, you'll see that it's a little bit deeper than perhaps a standard turntable and a little bit wider as well. Looking at the back, we see the inputs and outputs that are required. Obviously the 15-volt in to drive the motor, and then the outputs here via some very, very good quality RCAs. This has 3 feet, and they are adjustable with a felt pad to allow it to slip, and adjustable to allow you to level this product. You'll see again how deep the platter is, plinth. That's designed to ensure that the unit can sit with as little vibration as possible. There is a main switch underneath, main power switch here, commonly left just in the on position really, but it does turn off the LED if you want it to go into an off mode. So there we have it. Pro-Ject's brand new X2 turntable in beautiful walnut, pre-fitted with a bronze cartridge, unboxed here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.